Yeah, so I'm joining you with Daniel from Psycho Village, who are currently touring with Alex Band in the UK.
Pleasure.
Yeah, no problem. How's the tour been going so far?
Oh, wicked. It's a very long tour.
Very long,
we're not even halfway through. We left our homes January 6th. First show Jan 8th, and I don't know what date it is today, but
7th today?
7th of February. So
yeah.
Like, this is week number 5, and we're not even halfway through. I'll be back home March 16th.
Okay.
So it's a long tour, great shows, lot of sold out shows, which we're very excited about. First time for us in Swansea today.
Have you ever played in Wales before?
No, there was one show, but we came to the venue, but we never played that show.
Oh, okay. Never actually ended up playing. So have you actually had much chance to have a look around, or has it just been far too busy?
Last time we were here, where we didn't play that show for various reasons. We went to a, I'm not sure if it wasn't a strip club, but it had dances and hard alcohol.
In Swansea, was it?
In Swansea, yeah.
Okay.
And pizza. We ate pizza, we drank absinthe, we were very drunk, and there were dancers on tables.
Sounds like a good night.
Yeah, it was a really good night. And our bass player Max was really drunk the next day and couldn't. We drove from Swansea to Dover the next day to catch the ferry. And he couldn't. He couldn't drive. He was very drunk. Rumor has it a bird shat into his hair.
In his hair.
Yeah, and he didn't even realize it because he was so drunk.
Pigeon,
still.
perhaps, or seagull, possibly, wouldn't it?
A seagull, yeah.
Yeah, seagull would have been if he was. How would you describe to anyone new to yourselves? How would you describe the kind of music that you play?
I would describe it as, to me, we're a hard rock band, but obviously hard rock could be anything from Guns N' Roses to Avenged Sevenfold to whatever, right? Yeah. So it's a hard rock band with a very modern sound. That's what I would describe myself. If you compare it to bands like influences or bands like Shinedown, Nothing More, who we toured with 2 years ago in the UK, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Like Falling in Reverse, new stuff. So hard rock band with modern production and modern sounds, and
Okay. What can perhaps people expect from the average Psycho Village performance and show?
Oh, the average Psycho Village performance.
No, from your general performance. Yeah, from your performance.
I'm joking with you. The average. Well, we try to have a very energetic performance. We jump around a lot. We sweat a lot. We sometimes fall over.
When we sweat, it's far too cold in this venue for that.
I will still do it. I'll sweat even though I'm freezing right now.
Okay.
And then I'll get sick afterwards, which I can't do because we have like 30 shows ahead of us. But whatever. Yeah. And we also, we try to be as close with the audience as we can. We try to have a laugh with them and tell them some stories from tour and what happened to us, and just try to connect. Also, most shows I play 1 or 2 songs in the audience, kind of like with them, to be like on the same level. Yeah, that's very important to us because there are a lot of bands that are like rock stars, and this is the band on stage, and this is the audience, and it's very separated.
And they're very disconnected between.
But that's fine. That's fine for some bands. Like, I couldn't imagine like Metallica doing that because it's fucking Metallica, right? Or any huge band, Maiden, you name it, right? But I feel like we're not that type of people. We're not that type of, that's not our attitude and not how we are. We're trying to connect with people. We're trying to be buddies, and that's what we try to do on stage too. And I feel like that's been working out quite good for us.
Okay. I was actually having a look back through some of your tour dates. It seems like you tour an awful lot.
We do.
Did you ever take a break? Or
we try not
it's
to.
Very busy schedule.
Yeah, our record came out in September, and the day before the record dropped, we started a 24 show tour in 25 days.
That's crazy.
So one off day after 2 weeks, and then another week. Then we had like 3 weeks break, and then we did a headline run of 2 weeks. Then maybe two weeks break, and then this tour started. And then we have 3 or 4 weeks after this tour, and we go to America for the first time for 3.5-4 weeks.
Oh, very busy schedule, then. I noticed you mentioned your new album recently come out, Unstoppable. Yeah. Could you tell us a bit about mainly the writing process and the sound behind that kind of album? There's a lot of riffs on that. I've had a good listen to it. Very riffy. Yeah.
Very riffy. Well, I feel like we try to make a very diverse record, from very heavy riff-based music to ballads like "It's Okay" and "Broken Hearted," to everything in between. and I feel like for myself, I think we accomplished that. I mean, obviously, I'll let it to everyone else listening to it how they think it is, but I'm very proud of it, and I feel like I've accomplished my goal producing-wise and that sort of stuff. It's a very personal record. Unstoppable, the title track, is basically kind of represents all the bullshit we had to go through the past 2.5 years. We've a bus was on fire a couple of times. Just on this tour, we had to swap buses because we had an oil leg on day 3 or 4. Then the window broke. We toured with Puddle of Mud quite a lot the past years, and we were carrying their backline in our trailer, and a car crashed into us, trying to overtake us in between bus and trailer, flopped the trailer over. The roof broke open. All the gear spread on the highway.
Oh, wow.
On 4 lines, fully blocked. 1 hour. The woman driving the car that crashed into us was taken to hospital, and I found my guitars like 200-300 meters away from the accident, so it was pretty bad. We toured with especially one band that we didn't get along too well. Like, we stopped tour actually in Wales. That's that show. We were like, they tried to sue me for $1.5 million USD.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like it was gonna work out, but yeah, they actually, I got the letter from the lawyer and stuff, and shouted at us and spit on us. The drummer tried to beat me to the ground, that sort of stuff.
Oh, really?
Accused of stealing money, and the weird story is they didn't realize that a US dollar amount isn't the same amount in British pounds.
No.
Exchange rate. So we're like, you should have given us, you name it, 100.
Yeah.
We got 80. I was like, well, $100 is not 100 British pounds.
No.
Yeah, like, so it pretty escalated, and was pretty bad tour. And I'm not gonna name the band because I'm gonna be sued. I'll tell you after the interview. But,
we'll name and shame.
No worries. But yeah, we're not the first band where that happened. So also the whole band quit. So just the singer is around from that band anymore. So we're friends with everyone in the band at this point.
Yeah,
it's just the singer. But yeah, so then that's basically what Unstoppable represents. We dug through, we kept going, we play more shows and bigger shows than ever before, and that's what Unstoppable is basically the theme of this band. Just continuing, breaking through, and trying to grow and be bigger and better than we've been the year before. So,
do you have any favorite tracks off the album at all?
Myself, I mean, I love playing Unstoppable, obviously.
Yeah.
What Was That? I love playing Shine On Us, which is the closing song of the set tonight too.
Quite a good opener as well. Very riffy opener. Yeah. Straight into.
I love It's Okay because that's the sing-along song with the audience.
Yeah.
It's been a while that no one sang along with that song, so it's been going good.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
We've been playing it for a long time. It actually came out in 2013 for the first time in Austria, but it was never released internationally. So now it made its way back onto that record.
Well, it's funny you should mention Austria. Obviously, I'm not that familiar with the kind of music scene in Austria.
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is popular over in Austria? Is a similar kind of thing going on musically, or?
Well, I guess whatever's big internationally, obviously, is big in Austria too. Like, the Taylor Swifts and that sort of pop stuff.
Yeah.
The similar thing with the rock scene. I mean, Austria is always a bit late to the scene. So if you have like a new band, like, I don't know, like, there's a new band called Fire from the Gods, for example, if you've heard of that.
Not heard of them, no.
They're on some like UK magazines and actually play Download and like bigger stuff now. And Austria would be like the last market to jump onto that, right? So that kind of thing. But like, I mean, obviously in the rock scene, all the big bands, obviously there's a lot of music from Austria in Austrian slang or dialect. That's just big in Austria because no one else would understand it. But I'm sure that's the same for the UK too, with certain regions where people just sing in the national or local dialect, and it's just a big thing regionally, but not in other countries or even around the whole country. So there are a bunch there, like a big band is Bilderbuch and Wander, but they all sing in German, so you probably won't know them. I'll play you a track or two.
Never listened to that,
It like alternative indie in Austrian dialect is pretty big right now.
Okay. Yeah. Where did the band name originate from?
The band name question. Short answer to a very long story. We still rehearse when we rehearse because we live all over the place now. But when we all come to Vienna, we still rehearse at my parents' place, which is 10 minutes outside Vienna. So it's very close. It's not Vienna though. Lower Austria. which is around Vienna. And that's a small town or small village with less than 1,000 people living there. And during the time I founded the band when I was 15, they had a lot of like police cars checking if there were any drug deals going on, which was complete bullshit because there's no such thing as drug deals going on in that village, and everyone that's from there knows that's not gonna happen, right? Because it's just families and retired people. Like that sort of village, right? Yeah. Not even any teenagers living there at that time, so that's where the whole Psycho Village thing kind of came from, or inspired that. And then again, I was 15 and a bit stupid, and couldn't come up with a better name.
That's a good answer. So, other than obviously Alex and the Call at the moment, do you have any other favourite bands you've toured with, perhaps? You mentioned Shinedown was one of them.
Yeah, we didn't tour with Shinedown yet. I'd like to tour with Shinedown. We toured with Nothing More.
Oh, right. Sorry, yeah.
Which, that was a great tour. That was back in 2017. And during that tour, they got nominated for 3 Grammys. So that was pretty wild. Because we were in the room when they got the call.
Okay.
I love Three Doors Down, or the old Alter Bridge albums. I'm not a big fan of the new Alter Bridge albums, but Alter Bridge in general. Blackstone Cherry. Obviously huge here, right? Hailstorm. I love the new stuff from... I actually love the new stuff of Bring Me The Horizon.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
I know a lot of people love the old stuff and hate the new stuff. I'm the exact opposite. I love the new stuff. I'm somewhere
between the changeover where they started to go a little bit of the less hardcore kind of...
That's the Spirit album. And that's also cool. Or even the stuff before.
Possibly like Sepultural, perhaps? Yeah, possibly around there.
Yeah.
But there's some great stuff coming up from
the new track, Ludens.
Love that. Yeah,
good.
Love that.
And then Falling in Reverse, the same thing. I don't like the old stuff, but the new stuff kind of has that new Bring Me The Horizon vibe. That's why I really like that.
Whilst you're on the subject of other artists and stuff, are there any particular bands you might want to tour with one day or would love to tour with?
Actually, we are going to tour in the US with Trapped.
I know them.
That's going to be another one on the bucket list.
Cool.
And I mean, Calling obviously was a big one. Smaller. So that's a cool. I'd love to, like any of the bands I've mentioned, I'd like to tour with. We'll tour with everyone. We toured with these psychobilly bands before and punk rock bands, like completely out of a genre.
Yeah.
We just like playing shows and playing to new people.
And even whoever you can perform to and whenever you can.
Right. And even if you play to 100 psychobilly fans who probably never listened to your genre before, you'll probably find 10 that love your music.
Yeah.
And if we just find one, we've accomplished that goal. To me, I don't care if there's 15 people watching us or 5,000. I mean, obviously I prefer 5,000, but I'll still give you the same show if there's 15. If there's 15 people that care, I'll make them the money worth, right? So
that's cool.
I would just like playing and seeing the world.
Exactly. Chance of seeing new places and whatnot as well. What do you do when you're not touring then? What kind of stuff do you get up to?
I'm an agent. I'm putting on this tour.
Yeah, like a booking agent.
I'm booking Alex Band and The Calling.
Yeah.
And I've done tours for Puddle of Mud, for Sick Puppies, those sort of bands.
So you've always got your hand involved.
Yeah, well, it's kind of it kind of goes hand in hand. Like this.
Yeah,
tour, I'm organizing it. I'm tour managing. And obviously I'm playing myself. I'm here anyways. So
exactly.
I might as well just play.
Yeah. So whilst I'm here,
right. So
That's cool. So what kind of future plans have you got for the band? Any other things coming up?
Yeah, well, we have that US tour.
The
album's going to come out April 16th in the US.
Okay.
So it hasn't been released yet. That's the release date. That's the first time I actually mentioned that. I don't even know if the band knows that April 16th. I mentioned it in text somewhere, but I'm sure they didn't see it.
They'll be fine with it. They'll be fine.
So 16th tour in the US starts April 23rd. Then 4 weeks of touring in the US. And then hopefully we're coming back to the US for another tour to promote the record there in August, September.
Okay.
Then we wanted to tour Europe and UK again in October, November-ish. A couple of things in discussion, but nothing confirmed yet. But we're definitely going to do something.
Always keeping busy then.
Yeah.
Always.
And then I would like to have new music out by the end of the year.
Okay.
Let's see if it's a single, an EP, or actually an album.
Yeah.
But round about end of 2020, 2021, hopefully we have a new album.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Well, yeah,
pushing as much as we can. Right?
Really busy, fair play, yeah. Definitely.
We're gonna make it work now rather than later, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's been awesome talking to you, and good luck with the rest of the tour.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And I got to run on stage because I think I played in 2 minutes actually. So
best get going then. Yeah, let's get going. Right.
Cheers, man. I'll see you in Merthyr Tydfil.
Yeah, I'll catch up with you there. Definitely.
Do you pronounce it like that? Merthyr Tydfil.
Merthyr Tydfil. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's the second Welsh state of the tour, I believe.
Right. Always spell it wrong. Pleasure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much.
Cheers man.